there's a hole in our life. How do you get by? How do you smile? How do you breathe? I'm at work to keep moving, to be strong.
Maurice Green says his daughter Shavonne Green and his granddaughter Torianna Bohanna were watching TV in their living room Sunday morning when police say Matthew Thomas crashed into their home. Belleville police officers arrived to a home full of flames and smoke. Thankfully, Shavonne's 10-year-old son was rescued safely from the house. Green says Thomas was a neighbor and had no relationship with his daughter.
There was a disturbance the day before. It's because he wanted a relationship. He was infatuated with my daughter. And my daughter called the police because he was being more than a handful. She convinced the police not to take him away, having mercy. And this was the results.
Hey, my grandbaby.
Hey, Grandma.
Get your ass up. I'm finna come pick you up for church. Baby. You heard me, baby? This shit that damn froze. That ain't nobody but the damn deal.
Shavonne Green was a beautiful mother of two, devoted to raising her children to be intelligent, loving, and respectable. Despite doing it all on her own, she ensured her kids had everything they could ever need or want. While she enjoyed occasional nights out with friends and family, Shavonne was a homebody at heart, always prioritizing being present for her children, whom she loved with all her heart. But this love story ended in unimaginable tragedy. Shavonne and her daughter, Torianna Bohanna, were brutally killed by their mentally disturbed neighbor, Matthew Thomas, after Shavonne refused to date him. Fueled by jealousy and rage, Thomas witnessed an unknown man enter Shavonne's home, someone he assumed to be her partner. In a calculated and horrifying act, he drove his car through her living room, pinning Shavonne and Torianna beneath his vehicle. This horrific double murder serves as a chilling reminder of the deadly consequences that can arise from rejecting a mentally disturbed man. It underscores the terrifying reality that women often face when they simply assert their right to say no. Shavonne and Torianna's lives were stolen in an act of senseless violence, leaving a community in mourning and a world robbed of two beautiful souls. Welcome to the American Crime, Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. Shavonne Green was born and raised in Belleville, Illinois, by loving parents who instilled the values of hard work and independence in all their children. After graduating from Vashon High School, she pursued her passion for helping others by attending St. Louis College of Health Careers. Her natural compassion led her to a career in home care, where she dedicated herself to assisting clients with daily living skills such as cooking, cleaning, laundry, and bathing. When she welcomed her son, Shavonne transitioned to working primarily as a healthcare worker, ensuring her clients could live independently with dignity. After her daughter Torianna was born in 2019, Shavonne chose to become a stay-at-home mother, dedicating her life to raising her children.
Baby, come give me something,
I'm a savage, yeah. Classic, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, coronavirus!
Torianna Bohanna was a bright, talkative, and adventurous little girl who loved the attention her mother showered on her. As she grew older, she became even more spirited, enjoying travel and the warmth of family gatherings. Shavonne cherished the opportunity to be at home, nurturing her children in the safety and comfort of their home. Their community was a peaceful one, filled mostly with working adults and other stay-at-home parents. But this tranquility was shattered by the presence of a mentally disturbed neighbor, 32-year-old Matthew K. Thomas, a man with a diagnosed mental illness. Thomas was known for harassing his neighbors, but Shavonne, in her kindness, tried to be patient with him. She would often speak to him, attempting to calm him during his rants, believing her compassion could make a difference. Tragically, Thomas misinterpreted Shavonne's kindness as romantic interest. When she rejected his advances, his harassment escalated. Despite his increasingly threatening behavior, including showing up at her door with a weapon, Shavonne declined to press charges when the police offered to place him on a 72-hour hold. This decision, made out of a desire to avoid further conflict, would prove fatal. On August 11, Thomas returned to Shavonne's home with deadly intent. In a horrific act of violence, he drove his car through her living room, crushing both Shavonne and Torianna as they rested on the couch. The fire that erupted from the crash was extinguished by firefighters, who then discovered the tragic scene, mother and daughter pinned beneath the wreckage. Shavonne's son, who was upstairs, survived the attack, but the loss of his mother and sister is a wound that will never fully heal.
I'm torn apart for the simple fact it was senseless, totally senseless. Didn't have to happen, but on the other hand, this person had some kind of issues. Infatuated with my daughter, and I guess when he seen this other person with my daughter, couldn't take it. So, like Friday when I was on the phone with her, she was making a police report because he had a weapon. And before that, she said she seen him on the camera with the weapon. So I guess once they got home, he knocks on the door. Tell your baby daddy to come outside. So he swings it at him and hit him. She's on the phone with me, with the police, making a police report. So they put a warrant out for him. And that was that. So Saturday I reached out to her. What are you doing? I'm outside. I'm okay. I'm at work yesterday. My grandson called screaming, the house is on fire. I can't get to him, so I'm calling Shavonne. She's not answering. I was like, this is not like her to not answer the phone for me. So I called my oldest daughter. I said, get over there and see what's going on and get DJ. That's my other grandson. And she gets here. They tell her Shavonne was gone. So I'm steady asking, where is Torianna? I asked DJ, I said, where are both of them? Where is Shavonne? Where is Torianna? He said, they upstairs asleep. I said, why she's not answering the phone? It's not like her. So my daughter got over here and she said, both of them are gone. For the simple fact, he runs a car up in the living room. And with that being said, it's gas in that car, so it's going to ignite. So he set fire to the house. He pinned them into the car because they was on the couch. Shavonne was holding Torianna. So DJ didn't see him when he was standing at the steps because I said, do you see him? What? He's like, no, I think they upstairs asleep. So the car is pinning him in. He can't see them. But at the same time, he's still standing at the steps. And that person has a weapon, a backpack, looking at my grandson, and walks away.
It's my understanding this suspect got a couple of felonies on his record and didn't even be out on the streets, quite honestly.
And I believe, yeah, because, just down the street, right down the street, nearby, the mother showed no love, her son showed no love. But you know your child. You know your child has some kind of issues. And they should have been addressed. But to do what he did, you don't have a right to take a life or two. I'm hurt.
Directly, if you had an opportunity to see him to his face, what would you tell him?
I would let him know just how I feel. I'm hurting. You had no right. And you're still able to breathe, eat, walk, talk. Unacceptable. Very unacceptable.
I want to make sure I have this right, Shelly. You were on the phone with your grandson when the house was on fire.
Yeah.
What did that feel like? Describe what you were seeing. Describe what you were saying to him.
I was scared. I was shooken up because I couldn't get to my grandson until I got to him. The neighbor around there was with him. She sat in the ambulance with him till I got here. But I'm lost with words, hurt. I'm very angry. I'm bitter. Very bitter.
You want charges to be pressed to the court?
It has to be.
Because
To
right
the
now, there are
fullest.
no charges.
To the fullest. To the fullest. My grandbaby was 4 years old. She had a birthday coming up on the 16th. And my daughter just had a birthday. Her and our birthday was the same day, August the 2nd.
How's your other grandson doing?
My grandson is destroyed. And I'm taking him in. I have to give him some help. Because he's seen it all. He's 10. He sat in that room. He says, Granny, I'm 10 years old. I shouldn't even be going through this. I can't even call my mama to check on her anymore. I can't play with my sister anymore. And I didn't even know what to say. I just held him. Because it hurts. It hurts. And I'm still, I haven't even processed this because I don't believe it. I don't believe this. You took my child and my grandbaby. I'm lost with words.
I want to make sure we know on Friday when she was putting the police report together, what time was that? What happened on Saturday? I mean, we're here and this all happened Sunday morning. How could this have all gone awry in 72 hours?
Because obviously he must have went away. Because like the mom says, they put a restraining out on him, the police says. She put him out, the mother did. So obviously he's somewhere planning this, to do this. Early in the morning, that was his intentions, to take my child and my grandkids. Didn't matter who was in there. Didn't matter who was in there. That was his intentions. Then you have a machete.
Last thing I have for you is from my perspective. What next? I know you got a plan for 2.
I'm waiting to hear back from the coroners.
And we also want to wait for the investigation of the Belleville Police Department and try to figure out the motive behind it. Right now the family is healing and we're taking one day at a time. That's what's next. We're strong, we're going to be together and move on as a group.
Are there any memories that you want to talk about with your daughter that make you smile? Some that you can just latch on to during this time?
She was a mini-me of me. She loved her fashions. She loved her shoes. Even the grandbaby.
I'll say the twin. That was her gift that was born on her birthday.
Yeah,
every day, every moment that we shared with Siobhan was a memory of having every day. To pick out just one when she was maybe 2, she put a crybaby, do you know what that is? A very sour
piece of candy
in my mouth while I was asleep and ran through the house to her arms. I was a young father. I don't know what I would have done if I got her, but she stopped me. That's one of the favorites as a unit, yes.
You ate that candy, though, didn't you?
No, I spit that candy out.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
What's your name, though? I want to make sure that
I'm Maurice Green, her father.
Okay.
And Siobhan's name is Bonnie. One of her name is Bonnie. It was given to her by her Uncle Bill. And so she's passionately known as Bonnie. This is her main family unit that is here right now. We represent the unit as a whole. Her sisters. We're hurt. You can't put words to this. There's no word to describe the loss of a child. I'm the father, and I know I lost her. I feel for my Shelby. I feel for her. She's the mother of her namesake. Her name is Shavonne Shelby. So we're healing. And this, you giving us a chance to paint our narrative, is what we thank you for. Appreciate you.
Thank you all for one last thing. What is her favorite color? I see pink, red. Are those her favorite colors?
Our daughter, I called them 1 and 2. The 2 balloon that left, Number one, we let her take the lead, and she chose pink and red, and that's what we followed in supporting her for her sister.
After committing this unspeakable crime, Thomas was seen walking away from the scene, armed with a machete. He was eventually apprehended at a Dollar Tree, 3 miles away, and taken into custody. This tragedy has left Shavonne's family, friends, and community in shock and profound grief. The horrific loss of a devoted mother and her innocent child at the hands of a disturbed individual has torn a hole in the hearts of those who knew and loved them. Now, as her family faces the unimaginable task of planning 2 funerals, they are left grappling with the haunting question of what more could have been done to prevent this senseless act of violence. As they struggle to come to terms with their loss, please keep Shavonne and Torianna's family and friends in your thoughts and prayers. This tragedy serves as a sobering reminder of the dangers that can arise from mental illness when left unchecked and the devastating consequences of misplaced mercy. May Shavonne Green and her daughter, Torianna Bohanna, rest in peace.